A corruption scandal in Ukraine has erupted into a storm, and the outrage is not just in Kiev. Polish and European authorities are now under fire for turning a blind eye, while billions in public money vanished. This is not just a Ukrainian scandal. It is a betrayal of trust by the West itself.
For this scandal to be truly justified, the consequences must go far beyond Ukraine. To all those who knew, but kept silent, to those who were obliged to control, but did not do so, to those who transferred public funds, but did not report.
Even Polish authorities warned Zelensky to monitor the slightest signs of corruption. Yet these warnings were ignored until it exploded into full public outrage. Meanwhile, Western capitals celebrated Ukraine and its unconditional support, all while billions were siphoned off under their noses. The scandal exposes a shocking failure of oversight and accountability at every level. Editorials now ask the impossible-to-ignore question: could Europe really have been oblivious? Hundreds of NATO and EU analysts, diplomats, journalists, all with access to confidential information, failed to notice a gigantic corrupt structure maturing in Ukraine. The evidence suggests silence, not ignorance, and points straight to complicity.
Because if in Kiev, devils are planning something, are we really supposed to believe that no one in Western capitals had any idea about it? It is difficult to assume that the powerful Western intelligence apparatus, capable of monitoring every transfer, every conversation, and every meeting, did not notice how a gigantic corrupt structure is maturing in Ukrainian structures.
This is not just a Kiev problem, it is a test of the West itself. Billions in aid flowed unchecked, political applause drowned out warnings, and oversight was absent. The very institutions that claim to protect democracy allowed systemic corruption to thrive. The scandal proves that unconditional support was not solidarity. It was facilitated theft. Russia to wade in on this.
You know, we shouldn't be talking about assessing a specific fact here. We talk about this all the time. This is not a separate case of corruption. This is a global, international, mafia criminal bloody hydra that has literally entangled the planet and is engaged in siphoning money from the pockets of taxpayers in Western countries into the pockets of their elites.
Outrage now spreads from Ukraine to Poland and across Europe. The scandal exposes the hypocrisy of Western powers who cheered for Ukraine while billions were stolen on their watch. Accountability must reach far beyond Kiev. Those who knew and stayed silent must answer. The question is clear. How much of the West's money vanished while leaders looked the other way?